Most traders fail because they are chasing too many indicators. In this 2026, the market is faster and more algorithm focused than ever. And if you are not trading with the big guys, you are the liquidity yourself. Today and in this video, I am showing you the exact 3-step fractal model I'm using to navigate this year's volatility. No fluff, no clickbait, no $5,000 courses, just the raw strategy. Before we dive into the entries, look at this. Most people saw this resistance and sold. They got stopped out. Why? Because they missed the institutional order block hidden on the 15 minutes time frame. I'm going to show you how to spot these traps before they snapshot on your account. Come with me. Now, the reasons why this old way fail is because retail traders are taught to treat resistance and support like walls that price can't cross. Institutional algorithms, however, view these levels as liquidity pools, high density areas of stop loss orders they need to trigger to fill their own massive positions. This is a typical example of what I am talking about. This happened on the 27th and 28th of January 2026. This move here. Price actually showed a strong resistance level to sell at this point. Price was actually consolidating below 1.19048. So this is the trap. Price spiked aggressively to the upside to hit 1.20828, thereby breaking out to buy into this resistance zone, this new resistance zone. What it did here was to trigger all retail buy stops and breakout orders to gain sell liquidity. That's what the algorithm did here. As soon as price bought to this level, it collapsed immediately to this level, which is 1.20415, and keep pushing lower. So people who caught the trade along this area, they sold to this point. But those that placed order here, they are the liquidity. Okay. So this is the strategy. The first step is to go over to the daily time frame for daily buyers. And on the daily chart, if we aren't aligned with the higher time frame, we don't trade. That's the first rule of this strategy, or the step one. The step two is our point of interest. Looking at this Euro USD, you can see that it is an uptrend at this daily time frame after breaking this high and hit this 1.2 before the pullback. It actually broke out from a channel. I wouldn't want to go back. It broke out from the channel, so I am looking at this as a good pullback. If price holds above this level, I will buy. That's what I'm looking out for this week. But if price did not hold above this level, then I will look for a short opportunity. The step number two is for us to look for our point of interest. One of the things that we are looking at is fair value gap or liquidity. I'm going to use an indicator so that we fasten our movement. So we want to see where we have fair value gap. Let me zoom this chart. You can see that we have fair value gap here, which we are expecting price to mitigate either 25%, 50%, 70%, or 100% of it. So at this point, price can mitigate part of it and it push price to the upside. And it can also decide to mitigate the full FVG here. The choice is yours. But where I am actually looking at for price, if it breaks this level, I'm expecting price to return to this daily order block here. That's why I marked this place. At the daily time frame, we have seen a fair value gap. So we go over to 4 hours and we have fair value gaps here. You can see that at the 4 hours time frame, part of it has been mitigated. Why this is still unmitigated? So we are looking out for price either to take this full, to take out this FVG at 4 hours full and return back to the premium zone, which is the supply order block. And if price didn't, that for price to return back here, it has to hold around this zone. But if it didn't hold around this zone, it's going to push down. So what we are looking out for in this step 2 is our point of interest. We've seen fair value gap and there is liquidity inside that fair value gap. Where liquidities are seated is where the big players or the institutions where they have interest. All right, we can see clearly at the 1 hour time frame we have liquidity here. We have liquidity seated here. These are areas of liquidity and price is actually at the zone. I will draw a point of interest around this zone. We want to see price clear this liquidity here and the FVG, the fair value gap here, and they tap into this zone before we can place a buy. Once the liquidity is being grabbed, the next thing we watch price tap into this our zone. If price tap into this our zone, that is the step number 3. We now go over to the lower time frame for execution. The next thing we do is to head over to our 5 minutes time frame and wait for confirmation. We have to take this trade strictly on confirmation. The reason is because we want to see and be sure that price tapping into this zone, it is ready to go to the up. However, we will not forget the news. First, we need to check the news that we have for the day. You can see that Euro has we have high impact news. That's around 8:30 a.m. We have high impact news. So we have high impact news by 8:30. So we also need to have this in mind and pay attention to it because the effect of the news can influence price movement. Now, what are we looking out for? We want to see a market shift or structure shift. When price wants to go to the upside, at this lower time frame, it will be doing something like this. When it wants to go to the upside, it will turn and start going like this. So you want to see a break price break the most recent high that it created before, when it was coming down, before you are sure that price wants to go to the upside. That's one of your confirmation. You want to see a trend line. It depends on what the market presents to you. So you want to see something like this, a movement like this. First touch, second touch, third touch. You want to see something like this? You want to see price action candle that gives you a long wick. You are sure price wants to go to the upside, or you want to see a bullish engulfing candle, engulfing about 1, 2, or 3 sell candles to the upside, then you are sure price wants to go to the upside. So you need to get a clear confirmation for you to be sure that price wants to go to the upside before you execute this trade. Risk management and the psychology is key. If you have been following my teachings, you can have a 90% win rate and still go broke if your psychology is off. In this 2026, the biggest threat to your account is not the market. It is your own FOMO, your own fear, emotions, failure to control your emotions. Stick to 1 to 3% risk per trade. This strategy works, but only if you understand the liquidity trap I mentioned earlier. If you don't know where the stop losses of retail traders are sitting, you are the liquidity. I'm actually filming a deep dive masterclass on how to spot these liquidity traps now. It drops this week, so make sure you've hit the bell icon so you don't miss the most important piece of this puzzle. In the meantime, watch this video on how to build discipline so you get ready when that liquidity lessons land. My name is Juliet and this is Facebook. Do well to share this video and hit the like button.